Bitch, I'm God, I'm the Alpha and Omega. I'm the ancient of the days. I'm the Rahman Rahim. And you don't know where I come, you don't know from where I came. All you know is I am one with many aspects, different names. Then one day the thought formed into a word inside my brain. Then I said let it be. Then next thing I heard a bang. Then I split up into infinite dimensions with a chain. Now we're all interlinked, we are a one and the same.
What up, y'all? It's your man Sam, and here at Viral Hip Hop News. Go ahead and hit that like button, smash that notification bell, go to my homepage right now and check out what I got over at the channel memberships, exclusively at Viral Hip Hop News with exclusive content, giveaways, live content, and much more. Appreciate each and every one of y'all that have subscribed thus far. The content and the videos are about to get turned all the way up. Stay tuned. Appreciate it. All right, but on a serious note, the state of Texas is going through some very dire and serious times right now, unprecedented times when it comes to the weather and snowstorms and below freezing temperatures, things that they're not used to in Texas. Now, we had OG Reno on the podcast a couple days ago, Houston native, and I was joking with him about, damn, y'all get a little bit of snow, a little coating on the ground, and y'all can't handle it. And obviously, he took that in good graces, laughed it off. But on a serious note, there's people without power, there's people without water, and Bun B, Texas OG, broke down exactly what they're going through in Houston and why it's a lot more serious than people, in particular in the East Coast and Midwest, people that have dealt with cold weather before, are understanding. I want to give and drop a little bit of what Bun B had to say in regards to what's going on in Houston. Y'all hit that like button, hit that notification bell. Stay tuned to the back end. I'll give a little more context to what Bun B says, but without further ado, let's get to Bun B. Let's go.
But 56% of the people in the city don't have power. I don't have running water in my house. There's a growing number of people in Houston. I think it was maybe a third of people, but now I think it's starting to grow. And even in small towns around Texas, like Baytown and Port Arthur, they've shut the water off completely so that their water system does not get destroyed right now. Texas does not have the infrastructure to deal with something like this. It was never anticipated. And so that's why you have so many people with freezing pipes, because the majority of people in Houston do not have insulated pipes because there was necessarily not a need. Let's talk energy. Let's talk about this 56% of people in Houston that don't have energy right now. It's because Texas is the only state in the United States, in the 48 continental United States, that isn't connected to the federal supply of energy. Why is that? Because Texas broke away from it, privatized it, monetized it for their own purposes, and now the residents in Texas are suffering. People in Houston, people in Baytown, Conroe, Willis, people in Dallas, Austin, San Antonio, and all these little small towns in between. I don't know if the news is really talking about this on the national level, but people are dying here. They just asked for a refrigerated truck in Galveston County to help store bodies, because they have more than 20 bodies that they need to store right now. People are dying from carbon monoxide in their homes right now. I can't even tell you how many thousands of people in Houston are choosing to they have no choice. They're sleeping in their cars outside to try to keep them and their families warm. People is in their house with multiple hoodies and coats and stuff. And keep in mind, this is Houston, Texas. So a lot of these people with coats, they don't have North Face. They don't have Columbia jackets. They don't have insulated coats. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to let everybody know about what's really going on.
Definitely appreciate the OG Bun B for breaking it down and giving some context as to what's going on. I see a lot of people on social media praying for Texas and throwing the hashtags out. Of course, that's what we want to do, but I'm tired of seeing the cliches. I'm tired of people posting pictures for the simple fact of trying to be popular or saying we're going to pray for this when you don't even pray for your goddamn self. But what I also see is a lot of people that actually live in the state of Texas, and I'm talking about people personally that I follow, that I've been friends with, that I went to school with, and things like that, that have moved to the state of Texas, offering their homes, offering heat, offering food, offering shelter. I think that's very commendable and very high of people to open their doors to people who are suffering right now and going through this. They're not conditioned to deal with pipe freezes. They don't have the insulation on the pipes. They're not used to having big-ass bubble coats and Columbia jackets or North Face coats and things like that, because they're not accustomed to weather going into the 30s and going into the 20s out there in Texas. You can understand how somebody could be blindsided and not prepared for uncontrollable weather or unpredictable weather. And this is very sad. Hopefully they can get out of that quick. I don't see the weather holding up that crazy too long. I was looking at the weather forecast and it looks like it's going to get into the 40s. Although that may be cold as hell to people in Texas. Shit, in Jersey right now, as cold as it is, I'll take a 40-degree day any day of the week. But we're not in Jersey. We're not talking about Jersey right now. We're talking about Texas. And just pray for Texas, man. Y'all leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. If you can offer help, if you can offer assistance, if you can offer a kind ear or some kind of encouragement to somebody you know down there, please do so now. Definitely appreciate each and every one of y'all support. Go subscribe to my, obviously, if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube, go subscribe to the YouTube. Go follow me on IG. If you want something promoted on the platform, email me at dlsmediainc1@gmail.com or hit me on my inbox, viral_hip-hop news, and we can work something out. I got y'all, man. But until then, appreciate each and every one of y'all. About to get ready for this podcast. Got some great interviews today. Y'all stay tuned for that. Sam Ant, Viral Hip Hop News. Checking out. Peace.